Okay, hello? Can anyone hear me? Chat, can anyone hear me? If you can, say yes or say whatever you want that, you know, to let me know that you can hear me. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check the fucking, live chat. I can hear you. Alright, good. Okay, um, yeah, one more thing. I cannot talk loud because my dad's sleeping, so. Hey everyone, I'm Disky, and I am back with streaming once more after like what 6 months of not doing it. But that was during a time where I had a old computer. Um, if you haven't seen about my old computer, if you haven't know about the news on my old computer, I suggest you go check out my main channel, the Disky Remixer, and the news is there. So yeah. Anyways, this is a test stream for future OBS streams and shit like that, and I'm really excited honestly because I have never thought getting a new PC would lead me to becoming a streaming career and just make shit like this. So this is good. So this stream will just be about me yapping about shit like that. Like this stream will only be about me yapping and talking about projects and the future of whatever's to come, and that's it. I might play games as well, but I won't do it really often, but yeah, you get me. So yeah. Again, this is just only a test stream. I won't This is like not a proper stream, I guess, but I kind of had to. I mean, who knows how long will we go, but we'll see about that. You and me both, yeah. Look, says encoding overload. I guess that's not a problem. I have 9 views and my co-current views are now dropped to 1. What is happening? I guess this is what happens when you don't stream for 6 fucking months. And now it leads to this. So yeah. Uh-oh, glitch. What? Wait, what glitch? Hold on. Hold on, what glitch? I think that might be on your end, Manya. Not me, because I think it's still running smooth. Not smooth because of the PNG tuber, but yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I decided to create a new PNG tuber in occasion of this. I use an app called PNG Tuber Plus. It's pretty cool. I just started using it today, and I created this model just for the sake of it. So yeah. Um. Anyways, for the yapping stuff, I might talk about like how I got my new computer, and maybe like the future of my projects and whatever. So stay tuned for that. I meant something else. Also, that PNG tuber is very silly. Simedia said, "Your PNG tuber is so cute." Thank you. Um, Funny story is, I was setting up OBS, right? And originally, I had the PNG tuber set as a Discord reactive. You know those Discord reactive stuff where you join a voice call and then you have like a character pop up. I mean, you speak in Discord and your character speaks like that. Yeah, those stuff. But I was searching for PNG tubers one day, which is today, by the way. And I found the app called PNG Tuber Plus. I was like, interesting. At first, I didn't really thought of it because one, most programs for PNG tubers are for Windows and not for Mac. Except the one I used before, which is what's it called? Viado Tuber? I forgot. Like Viado Tuber? I don't know, I forgot. but yeah. And then suddenly, PNG Tuber has max support. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta try this shit out. And it was perfect. It was perfect. At first, I didn't really do anything much until I started locking in, and yeah, I had problems with it at first, but then it went smooth as planned. So yeah. So ignore what happened earlier, because I told you I had to try to stay quiet as possible, even though this is the only thing I can do right now. Yeah, that's how I got into PNG Tuber shit like that, and yeah, I tried before. It's cool. Yeah, I agree. Um, what to talk about? What to talk about? Bouncy, bouncy. Yeah. Um. Yeah. That's pretty much for the PH YouTuber story. For now, I'll be using this, and about Discord reactives, I might include that in the future. So yeah. Um. This will be my layout for now on. It looks janky, but whatever. Also, I also have like a webcam as well, so just in case if anybody wants to see it, I'm just gonna bring this up and put this down, and so just this is just in case whenever I feel like, you know, not using my PNG tuber. So it's gonna be like this. Also, I have to use it like this somehow, and I know it's weird, but yeah, it's been a while since I've shown my face as well. Last time I did was the birthday stream where I turned 18, and I'm still 18 to this day. So yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know what to explain here, but I'm loving it. Like, I genuinely love this. Um. I will talk about the story of how I got my new Mac later, since I have so much stuff to do, I guess. So yeah. And now my viewers have dropped to 0. What the fuck? Whatever. Hello. Um. Well. Hold on. What am I supposed to talk about again? Hold on. Okay. Okay. I think I got. Okay. You know what? Let me check Discord real quick to see if there's any stuff going on. Alright. You should try fix that encoding overloaded message so yeah, you don't cause some lag. It says the YouTube. Hold on. The fucking YouTube Studio on me says excellent, so I'm not sure if that's a problem for me. We recommend we use a bitrate stream of. I'm trying to find. There's like a way I can lower down the bitrate. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find that right now. Let me try doing like super fast. Let me try super fast. Okay, it doesn't change. Okay, it doesn't really change that much, but whatever. I mean, meh. I'll probably do that sometime when I'm free, I guess, because I'm just consider turning down the video settings for using a faster encoding preset. Yeah, I did. Okay, I can see that. Settings. Channel. Wait, what's the recommended bitrate? I feel like a grandma doing this. Recommended bitrate for the best bitrate for YouTube? Yeah. Um. Rate for YouTube. No wait. I meant OBS. Fuck. Okay, let me try lowering it to. I'm gonna try lowering it down to 3,000, so it doesn't get laggy. And let me try ultra fast. All right, apply. I'm pretty sure it doesn't feel laggy now. I guess, unless if it's still doing it, but whatever. Alright, let me check the stream real quick. Okay, it kind of helped a little bit, but well, not really, but whatever. So, yeah, as the top text suggests, there will be some lags, issues, and shit like that. So, yep. I should really talk about how I got my new Mac actually. So, oh wait, hold on. Simia said, this key trying to figure out OBS stuff feels almost like old people figuring out how Skype works. Well, can you blame me? Because I haven't used OBS for like 6 months. I haven't done shit with it. Well, I did recently by recording footage for a certain video that's coming up on my main channel, which is coming soon, by the way. I don't know how am I gonna tease y'all in a teaser like that. Like, I don't know how am I gonna do a teaser for it, but stay tuned for that. Anyways, yeah, I haven't used OBS for like 6 months, so forgive me about that. Yeah, I should talk about how I got my new Mac. So, if you guys are wondering how my stream has gotten a lot smoother, even though it's still laggy and shit like that, that is what happens if you don't use programs for a while with Vicus Pro and all that shenanigans. Then again, I was busy with other stuff. So, yeah. Again, don't blame me, alright? It's just that I haven't used shit in a while, so. Okay, as I was saying, story time. If y'all wondering how I got this new Mac OS and it runs slightly smoother than last time that I did the OBS stream. So let's rewind like days ago. No, not days ago. Let's rewind to like last year, I think, like a few months ago. I'm not sure, but one day, one of my family relatives decided to give away my. No wait, hold on, fuck. So going back a few months ago, or last year, I suppose. One of my family relatives has this very old Mac OS that's been sitting there for decades now. And back then, when I was at my grandma's house, I would just go upstairs and just, play a computer for fun. It even had Windows in there too, which is great. But then again, it wasn't very recommended for Windows to be on Mac OS, but it was mind blowing at the time. So one day, they decided to give me the Mac OS, the old Mac OS I meant, to me, last year and a few months ago, I think. And we had plans to like refurbish this whole thing, but we didn't know what to do with it. So we kind of left it there for a while. We did eventually do like a test run on the Mac OS, the old one I meant, and after seeing the Mac OS UI, the oldest UI, it was so old. And there were so many bugs and issues with it. So back then, I'm kind of glad that I still have my current Mac OS at that time, and I didn't have that shitty ass Mac OS. So I just left it. So we just left it there for a while, and then I kept using that Mac OS that is now uh, gone, I guess, but not really gone. It's just kept in in the dark. And so one day, I was I was I was one day trying to open my computer. My dad saw it and he's like, why don't we try the new Mac OS instead? I'm like, oh no, it's fine. I can just open the Mac OS without ease. I know it takes a while to open it, And that's like, whatever you say. And then suddenly I just can't open it for somehow, which for a while doesn't. And he's like, yeah, we gotta get the new Mac. We gotta get that. We gotta get that old Mac, and run in a new OS and do shit like that. And I'm like, all right, I guess. And then after that, for a while, I just keep clicking a few more times on my other Mac OS, and it's worked. And so one day, my dad took the old Mac OS that my family relative gave me to a Mac OS store where they would fix, no, not a Mac OS store, like a computer fixing store, where they would fix and install OS, put more memories and RAMs and storage, install apps maybe, I don't know. And we waited like 2 to 3 days until it came back. My dad took it from the store and it came back looking shiny and new. And it had a note saying, do not update the OS immediately, and Office too, which I didn't, thankfully. We did a test run, and I'm so glad it's not like the old one, because it's the 2024 version. It's called, hold on, what version is this called again? Let me check. Mac OS Monterey, yeah, version 12.7.4. That one was High Sierra. I think that was 10. I don't know. And you can tell that it was old. So yeah, I got a new Mac. We did a test run. It was smooth. It was fine. And suddenly my dad goes, "We're gonna switch PCs." I'm like, "What?" I want to play with my old PC. I'm like, "Son, we gotta switch your PC because there's been problems with your other one." I'm like, I held my teeth and I go, fine. And we did a job. We basically cleaned the old Mac OS for many times. I cleaned up almost everything. I vanished. I hold on. How do I say this? I wiped almost everything off of my Mac OS. The old one, I meant. The files, the music, project files, blend files, image files, video files, you name a few, and all gone. And that felt heartbroken, cause with the Mac OS like this, it's special to me. It has been with me since decades, I guess. I had this since 2019, and I've been doing shit with it for a long time now. But then I just started to rethink, and I'm like, maybe it's good to put it to rest, because I've been using it for quite a long time, and I know it's standing still and all, but like, yeah, maybe it's good to take a rest from it. And so from that day, from that now on, we switched PCs. I installed the apps on the new one, and test with it, and everything was all new. It was a brand new, fresh start for me. And am I gonna miss that old Mac? Of course I will miss that. Who doesn't miss it? Who the hell doesn't miss a stuff that has been with us for like decades, Like how we miss Jackass. I know it's off topic, but like, I gotta compare it. Like, we missed Jackass ever since the days it was still on. It started as a magazine, and then to TV shows, to movie franchise, and yeah. But then again, we gotta let the crew rest, including Johnny Knoxville as well, and then, let the guys rest and be on interviews and shit like that. So I think it's a good way to end it off. And yes, I've watched the movie and it's pretty peak, like decent peak. So yeah, back to macOS. I missed it, but we had to let it go. You know, all good things must come to an end, and yeah. And you might be asking, yo, but what about but what about the some files that you just you think it was important to you? Uh, I put into the Google Drive. I put some in the Google Drive, and whenever I feel like bringing it back, I just download it, and that's it. That happened to me multiple times, especially when I lost the original files from 2023 when the PC got fixed, and then later on it was gone again due to my brother telling me to reformat it. Yeah, it sucks. I have been in that situation many times, and it hurts so much, especially my PC and my phone. But most likely it happens to my phone too many times, or Mac. I don't know. Like I remember when I had to I remember my parents. I would say forcing, but no, they were trying to give me advice, but they were just literally looking like they're forcing me to just delete everything off of my old macOS. I'm like, I can't do that. It sticks with me. I can't fucking do that. And they're like, well, all up to you, I guess. I'm not gonna stop you. And then, yeah, it goes from now on, and it becomes, and from that day, I just kept installing more apps and files, and it became bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's when I start to really realize that, oh fuck, it's a big problem. The phone is the same story. They always tell me to remove files, remove videos, but I can't. I fucking can't. It's important to me. What happens if I remove the big project that I was working on for like years or decades? All of that shit is gonna be gone to waste. Not a trace. It's just dust, and that's it. And so the phone still holds to this day. Nothing else special with it. But there are some moments where I had to delete some of the files that I can't delete, but I have to. So yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking to lose the files that you really liked and lose the stuff that you really appreciate a lot. So yeah, it was a freak accident. No, not a freak accident. It was a freak thing, I guess. So yeah, I think that's all for the story of my OBS, and I think that, and no, not OBS, macOS. I got more, but I think that's all. Well, maybe I could recall the one time where my Mac changed everything. You know what? I should tell it honestly, cause I don't know if I have told anything about this in my videos and live streams, but maybe this is my first time doing it, so here goes nothing. So yeah, from that day I use Mac OS to this very day, and it hurts because at that time I was using Windows on a fucking Mac OS. It was mind blowing. Beginning in 2019, it was peak year of me doing spotter mixes, making shit like random stuff or whatever, but it was also a dark time for me because I was pretty problematic back then. And if you're wondering, that's the past. Don't fucking bring it up, okay? Don't ask me, wait, you were problematic? You're being canceled or some shit like that? No. I'm talking about the past, And it's been fucking years and decades, like 2019. If people are bringing up this shit to this day and try to cancel me for it, that'd be fucking dumb. So yeah, I was using Windows at that time, and one day, I think 2020, I was playing Roblox with my friend. I think I was playing a ragdoll game, and suddenly the screen started glitching. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, nothing to worry about. And then I just kept on playing. I kept on pushing the limits, and suddenly the screen started glitching like crazy. It went red, and then it went blue, and then it went black. I'm like, what the fuck? what just happened? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. At first, I just laughed off because, oh my goodness, that was weird and wild. But then I tried to boot the computer. I pressed the button and it just doesn't load. I'm like, wait a minute. I kept doing it, doesn't work. I kept doing it, doesn't work. I kept doing it, doesn't work. And now I start to realize, oh fuck, I fucked myself up. I literally fucked myself, and now my computer's fucked. My parents are just not happy with it. Like, how dare you ruin a PC that has been with us for years? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, mom. I'm sorry, dad. I just didn't mean to ruin it. Like, back then I didn't know how to explain it, and so they just took it to the computer fixing store, and they replaced it with Mac. And when it came back, I expected it to be a Windows because, boy, all I need is Windows, all right. But as it came back, I booted it up. I'm like, why is it Mac? And they told me, well, if we do Windows again, it's gonna happen the same thing. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I might got it wrong. It came back. I booted it up, and it's a Mac OS. I'm like, why is it Mac? I'm like, hold on. Okay, I might have got it wrong. It came back. It was Windows, and we continued it. But one day it fucked up again. Somehow, like months later, I guess. It took the fix. They took it and they fixed it. They came back, brought us the new Mac that was fixed, booted up, and it's a Mac. I was like, what's a Mac? And they told me, well, if we're to do the same thing again, it might happen again. It might fuck up the memory RAM again. And it took me so long to get used to it. It took me so much time to like understand that Mac OS is just Mac OS. If we use Windows again, it's gonna fuck up, you know? And so I'm like, alright. I guess I understand. So yeah. Oh man, when people bring up my past, especially when I'm commenting on something some idiot brought it up like it's nothing. I can't blame you. Like, I don't know if I've been there before, but like, it pisses me off when people bring up the past stuff, you know. Back to macOS. Yeah, from that day I just used macOS and that was it. It took me so long to get used to it, and yeah. And well, now that you mentioned, now that Manya mentioned the past self, I should really spoke up my past self. And no, this isn't a stream about me, you know, talking about the allegations or whatever. No, nothing bad is happening to me, okay? I swear to God, nothing happened right now, okay? I'm talking about the stuff that has happened in the past. That nobody has ever seen. Because at that time it was during the moments where that specific community was targeting me and like, man, I'm fucked. But as we grew older, we forgot about it, and now I feel like talking about my 2019 past self. I have a lot to talk about actually, so we'll go step by step. Hold on, let me drink water real quick. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. So, yeah. People watching this channel is gonna be like, you're a cool person. You are a very nice person. How could you be so bad in the past? I was. And so, back in 2019, I went under the name the Pixar Spartan. Yes, that's me, by the way. For those who are wondering, hey, the Pixar Spartan is some different guy, I guess, and not Disky. I am the Pixar Spartan. And my name sounds very cringy, but I had to mention it. And back at the times, I was making Vegas remixes, and I was on a time where I was very corny, and as a child, I would just make out stuff with anything at this point. Like, make anything that's just possible and very creative. But looking back at it, it wasn't very creative, and yeah. So, and it was during a time where the spotter remixing community was at its peak, and I was at its peak too, but in the wrong way. And my personality back then was very off and weird. Like, I was acting very immature most of the time. I was making random ass videos. I was making stupid videos that are just bullshit or whatever and something like that. It was pretty awful at the times, and from that time I felt like I constantly get make fun out of. I constantly get bullied or whatever. I try to stop them and I can't because they just keep on shooting me. But then the more I realize, the more I feel like, oh yeah, that is my fault, because what I've been doing to remixers and friends are just very corny, and they're not gross, by the way. They're not gross, but just corny shit, being annoying and making whatever it is. There are some parts that just feels weird and stuff like that, but it's not like they're gonna, shit like that. I had a moment, alright, where I had started a arc with someone who is a joke spotter remixer. I think some of y'all since 2019 who will know who I'm talking about. And no, this isn't a exposing stream, by the way. I'm just talking about like who this guy is and how I started beef with them. Alright, the story is, I was on Discord, right? And I saw this person who was a friend of mine, and he was making, decent remixes, but he was also like a local editor and shit like that, so that's a bummer. But he sent me a collab server, and I'm like, ooh, this shit's fun, I'm gonna join in. And I joined the server. Nothing too seem out of ordinary. Alright, nothing seemed very out of ordinary, and suddenly I was scrolling down, I was looking at people's collab parts and shit like that. Then I saw one person who pissed me off. And I know it's gonna sound racist, but back then I was considered kind of racist because this person was black. Alright? And the person's name I'm talking about is Taco Bell Spartan. Y'all know him, right? But I'm pretty sure some of y'all don't, but like, his name was the Taco Bell Spartan. And back then, he was a huge troll. Alright? He was a huge spotter troller type of guy. And it's just a lot, And again, no hate to him, because as of right now, we're good. We have been friends since that day. As in, like, this year, I think. So, I saw talk about Spartan, and I'm like, hey, this guy is pretty ordinary. I guess he could be alright, I guess. Until I realized how annoying he was, alright? Annoying. How I thought he was annoying back then. And so I saw, like, what he did to people, like kids and shit like that. As in, like, trolling other people like that, and, making funny jokes. And then I'm like, man, this dude is a complete menace. He's a complete menace to society. But then I shrugged it off. And so one day I signed up a part for it, and one day Taco Bell posted his own collab part. Yes, Taco Bell was in that collab part. And I saw it, and it was okay. Today, watching that collab part, it feels hilarious to watch because it was so crappy and bad, like intentionally crappy and bad. It was so funny. But back then, I looked at it and I saw the horrors of how bad it was, how quote unquote bad it was. All right, how terrible it was. Okay, and so I was pissed off, very pissed off. Like, how dare you make the worst part ever? You shouldn't be in this collab server. I was like crashing out at the point. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You can't fucking do that. And so, give me a second to find a collab server that has that. I think. Yes, I'm trying to find. Yes, I'm trying to find the collab server. Yes, I'm trying to find that collab video where it has that collab part. Like, looking at it, it's very funny. All right, it's very funny. But I was pissed off and I had to call him out in the chat. Like, this dude was making worse parts. How the fuck do you mess this up? Do not bring him in ever again. And then I thought people were gonna back me up because like some people know that he's a dumb person or whatever. But like I expected at least 1 people or 2 to 3 people backing me up. And that would have been great, right? That would have been like a full-on dog piling moment. Like we would have been dog piling on this guy on Taco Bell. But all of a sudden, I didn't know that Taco Bell has some friends, including Melodic Bread, known as Brendan, and many well-known Spartan mixers at that time. And so, people in that server were just targeting me. I'm like, you do realize it's a joke, right? And they're like, get out of here or whatever. Or like they were just dog piling on me because of how overreactive and how immature I was back then. But I didn't take it because like he's making bad shit, you know? He's making quote unquote bad shit. And then I don't remember if I got banned or kicked or just got I left the server, but I probably left the server anyway. And I felt traumatized. I felt like this dude is onto something. Like, dude, why are you on this internet? Why are you making shit like this? And hold on. And so I made a video about it, which I'll talk about later. But it's gonna be trust me, okay? It's in the past, okay? But it's very embarrassing and funny to look at because of how immature I was. So back then, it was just a weird time, you know? So I just kind of moved on for a while until I decided I had enough of this dude. And I think whenever I go to collab servers, I would see him every single damn time. I'm like, we gotta stop this. We gotta put this to a stop. And I made a video about it, which was me ranting on him. And it was the worst shit ever. Like, back then I thought it was very tough and very cool, I guess. But it wasn't very great. It was terrible. It was fucking terrible. In fact, I could just show the video right now, but probably without audio or something. So here I'm going to show you the fucking video. All right. Ignore this, by the way. Yeah. I know it's not the time. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not the time? What are you talking about? It's my time to stream, and I can do whatever I want to. Moving on. Okay, I can show you the video that I made. That is just terrible as fuck. Okay, y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this? Hold on, I'm gonna delete these real quick. I forgot to. Alright. Y'all see this here? This, fuck up. The message that was supposed to load bit takes forever. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about, but alright. So here is what I'm talking about. Alright. See this? So, oh my god. I don't want to open FL Studio. Fuck you. Okay. In the middle is my video. In the middle is my video of me ranting on Talk About Spartan. Now, disclaimer, it has slurs. And I'm saying this right off the bat. Because back then, I didn't know what that F slur and the N-word slur was. And when I got older, I just realized, damn, I fucked myself up. And so yeah, I was considered racist, I think. Yeah. So I'ma just, oh no. Oh, you're damn right. Oh no, it is. Because what I'm gonna show you is the most abysmal shit. I thought I heard the PS5 beep. Weird. Okay. Okay, so wait. Stop. Okay. So this is the video I'm talking about. Again, it has slurs because back then I didn't know what the F and N slur was. So I was considered racist back then. And I didn't know at the time. But I still deserve it, honestly. And again, this was all the way back in 2019. And yeah. I don't wanna play too much because why not? So the video starts off with me going on to talk about his YouTube channel, and you see he has cool people like HQZ, Reese, I don't know who this guy is, Azura, Creeps the thing, you know the person, blah blah blah, and his channel looks like this, and as you can see, he makes joke remixes. Yeah. I had to apologize for the N-word here, but as long as YouTube doesn't take it down, I think we'll be fine. But yeah, BT, I think I'm a red guy. Oh yeah, me too, I think. Okay, so I won't play too much. Also, my YouTube interest on that one was weird. I was watching SMG4 back then. Even Roblox dev down to 24 hours, and what if Freddy Fazbear was in Smash Bros? Oh god. Okay, so let me just skip to the text. If you wanna watch it by yourself, search up this. Re-upload. I now hate Talk About Spartan with thousands of exclamation marks. Alright? So the text says, "You just made me feel like I like joke races, but now I hate joke races. This is bullshit." Like, I want to time travel back in 2019 and slap the shit out of the kid, and I go, "Take a fucking joke, dumbass," and I just go back and that's it. Like, nowadays kids don't understand what joke is, and yeah, but okay. Looking at the sentence, alright, let me just do like an analysis here. You just made me feel like I like joke remixes. I mean, that means at first I loved it because it was funny, but now I hate joke remixes. This is bullshit. But now I hate it because I got fallen for it. I thought it was a good remix. And if we go to this one, Taco Bell Spartan. More like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm out of here. No, nope. Yep. I think you guys saw that. That was real footage of me. That was real footage of me using the F slur in 2019. So basically, I suppose, yes, I got exposed for using the F slur. It was cringy. It was so embarrassing. Yeah. And I don't want to show too much. And I said something like, hold on, let me try scrolling up. Oh, no. Okay, so F slur ass Spartan goes to hell 666. Like, is that the best you can come up? Like, that's like the best insult I have ever seen in my entire life. Absolute cinema. No, wait. No, not absolute cinema. Abysmal dog shit. Just fucking abysmal dog shit. And then I think I said something. Screw you, talk about Spartan, yeah, and it ends up with that. And the voice I used was like text to speech, and I was overlaying like different pitches, so it sounds demonic. I'd go, like, talk about Spartan, more like Ebsler. Ash Spartan goes to hell 666. Screw you. It was terrible. It was fucking bad. It was so bad. All right, it was so terrible. Absolute stupid. Yeah. Dang, bro. What the fuck was wrong with you back then? I don't know. I was immature, okay? I was immature. And then CBS said, Jesus Christ, man. Exactly. And the comments from... Again, this was from 2019, alright? I have proof here. And the comments are so funny looking back at it. Like, this one says, emoji hit sounds every click. Emoji sounds every click. Now I see a diagnosis. Okay, for context, I had this extension where if I click, it plays the emoji click sound. Like, I thought it was tough back then, but now I just don't because emoji was cool back then, but now I feel like I don't. This one says, no, really angry video. Even Fleon Productions, even Jason Fleon agrees on this. I now hate talk about Spartan. We're gonna ignore this one. Or maybe this one. Maybe accept this one. And I go, what's this one? End effect, you know, get out of here. Oh, and I even commented on this like 2 years ago. I now hate talking about Spartan. I made this video, mail. I used to be a dumbass. It didn't harm my reply, but whatever. But then he said hi. I'm like, oh, hello there. Like, I was sweating my ass off. This guy says, I now hate talk about Spartan. I now hate talk about Spartan. Blah blah blah. Even my bros, one of my bros, agreed to this. It's so terrible. It's so fucking terrible. I was 9 in 2019. Wow. That's quite the interesting one. Not sure if I have anything else to show, but yeah, it was terrible. Abysmal dog shit, I must say. Let me see if I can get that one remix where actually I don't think it used to be there. And much he goes gambling and dies. That's so true. Wonder if I have anything else like to tell about, like. Hold on. If I even have this one. No, I don't have it. Okay, whatever. But I do want to say that if you search up that Pixar Spartan as of right now, you're gonna see a fake one. Alright. Especially this. Pixar Spartan sure scans at rounds. Try saying that 10 times fast. We have this one made 6 years ago. Made by that Thomas dude. Snaptrap, known as the Thai Spartan, I think. And yeah, you'll see fake ones like this one here. Let's see. Yeah, fake ones like this one here. And yeah, stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, this account, alright, is not me. This is not me, alright, obviously. But the stuff that this guy makes, no, this kid makes is weird to madness. Alright? So this is the stuff he makes. Everyone is screaming, you're running away from... Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I think I already know what happened. I muted my mic there because my dad just told me that I had to be quiet, but... Like, I'm trying my best to be quiet, but I can't. I just have to express myself, you know? Thank you, by the way. So, this is the stuff he makes. Nick jumpscare at round 12. Um... Uh... This is basically what happens when you like one single pixel of lesbian space. I forgot what the show's name was, but I heard it was terrible. Hold on, what's it called again? Hold on, I want to make a joke. Hold on. Lesbian space princess. Okay, yeah. Like from this, like from this, like from this thumbnail here, this looks like something when you like a single pixel from a fucking show called Lesbian Space Princess. Like, they're gonna fucking shit on you for that. And then, yeah, Lesbian Space Princess, yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Wait, imagine what the creator of the show thinks of the backlash instantly. For real, man. Yeah. I'll respond to these two later, and I'm gonna BRB, okay? Hold on. Alright, I'm back. I apologize for a sudden AFK. Um, my dad had to go upstairs because he thought my voice was annoying, or let's just say, let's just simply say, but like he got tired of my voice. Like I try to be quiet, but he still hears me. He just went upstairs. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I was listening to background music during the wall. Oh, okay. But yeah, like, wait, I don't understand him. Like, I know I like my family, or sometimes I don't like them, but like I try explaining to them that I was live streaming, and I try to keep my tone down, but he wouldn't listen. He just goes upstairs and just sleeps there. I don't even understand what's wrong with him, honestly. But anyways, I think, okay, back to the point. Yeah, this is the type of content he makes. Hope I was angry around. Yeah, shit like that. Then again, this is the fake channel, by the way. That's not me. All right, the real me is my account got terminated, and you know, shit like that. Same thing with mine. Rich also tried to be quiet. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Did my VTuber? Hold on. I think my VTuber kind of froze. Hold on. Give me a sec. my VTuber froze. Hold on. Keep in dock. Yeah. I'm gonna refresh that real quick. She's like, yay! Yeah. Somehow it just doesn't respond. It's just weird. Okay. BNG tuber. Okay, that's not the one I want. But I do have it saved, so there you are. And then open. Whoa! Hold on. Alright, much better. Okay, I know it's still laggy, but who cares? Basic KF PNG tuber template. Yeah, I know. But I just have to, you know? I just have to. Anyways, yeah, that was just me back then, and it was just terrible. God awful. My beef with Taco Spider was awful as well. And I think the final straw of me in the past from 2019 was I made a remix from a animation meme, and I didn't give them credit. And so they were pissed off at me. No, not pissed off. They wanted me to take it down, or just make a noise and warn me. But I'm like, but I want to make cool mixes and shit like that. Like I didn't know about the word permission and credit, so I just used it without credit and permission. And they just and some people are just targeting me for that. And yeah, I deserved it, honestly. Cause like what do you get when you make a video without someone's permission? People fucking touring down to you and just hitting on it because you didn't get permission. Just like that video. But yeah, the remix featured a animation meme created by a former animator, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think they're still alive to this day, and they still make stuff, but most likely in community posts. And I think they host, like, you know, events in real life, so pretty cool. If I remember, hold on. Their username is called Drexstone. Yeah, Drexstone, yes. Yeah, okay, I used the right pronoun and stated them. Not sure if Drexstone's gonna see this, but if you know about the video that I stole you from, and I made a remix out of it without permission back in 2019, hello. I'm sorry. I don't think they're gonna see it, but like, I had to. So yeah, that was the final straw, and then they started hating down on my videos, and yeah, I deserved it. I eventually would come to make depressing ass videos with just text and sad songs and prove that I'm gonna be quitting or whatever, or shit like that. Oh, by the way, speaking of quitting, I had this one moment where I was constantly getting like, getting hate and stuff like that, up to the point where I felt like I had enough. So I took a break in 2019. But guess how long I took a break for? I won. Okay. Anyone can guess how long I took a break for? Guess how many? Guess how many? Like at least one person. Guess how long I took a break for in 2019 after the intense backlash I got from. Leave an answer. Leave an answer down here, okay? 6 months. A week? Okay. Good answers, but unfortunately those are all wrong. I took a break for just 1 day. I'm not joking. I took a break for 1 day and I just came back like nothing happened. I set my PFP as a black PFP. My banner is black. I'm like, I'm quitting for 1 day. I quit for 1 day, and I came back like nothing happened. Like as soon as I set up my channel to black PFP, I just let it go. I do my live, and I come back tomorrow, and I just put it back. Like that's the shortest break I've done so far. Like who the fuck goes on a break for one single fucking day? God. Yeah, see, even the chat is confused. Like, dude, you acted like me even back in 2019. Did you actually took a break back in that day and like 1 day or something? Oh, yeah, I don't know. You acted like me back in 2004. Oh, 1 day is just pity. Like, what the heck? Yeah, very pity, I must say. Just very pity. I even have moments where I had to hate on someone. That name is Half, by the way. If that name rings a bell, he is a Roblox animator, content creator, making good shit. I know him, and we're still friends to this day. But back then, when we were friends with him, he didn't like me of how I acted. And he saw what I did, and he's like, "Dude, you gotta stop. I don't want to work with you anymore." I'm like, "No, please come back. Please come back. Please come back." Like, I was begging to come back, and then it was too late. I even made a video about it. Okay, it wasn't hate, but I made a video about, dude, he left me. I'm sad. Please support me, or shit like that. It was just so corny. But then, like, later on, we just got back, and that's it. But I had like moments where I was making fun out of. That was like back when Half was very childish-ish, but like also thinks he's tough person. And I know I'm exposing him and all, but like, it's true, I have to. But I don't think he minds, like, you know, talking about his old stuff, I guess. So, I mean, he has done nothing wrong so far. So, yeah, my bad. I even had a moment where I was in a dating group, right? And I had a moment where I was in a dating group, and I was in a VC, and we were playing Roblox, and we were like, you know, doing shit like that, and we were just doing shit on Discord. And all of a sudden, they started hating on me. They started making fun out of me. Like, what did I do? Like, I thought, what the fuck did I do? I was like, dude, guys, stop. They wouldn't stop. They kept making fun of me. And I think I got kicked from that DM. And then I was like, man, I shouldn't have fucked up. And then I got added back. Joined a VC. I was very nervous. I was skeptical. And I saw Half playing Half-Life. And one moment, he was on his game, and he was on his run, and he was like, and I was watching the screen, right? Oh, good night. I was on his screen, right? And he goes, "Yo, Disky, this is you." And in game, he was shooting a already dead monster, or like a dead enemy in Half-Life. He goes bam, 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 bam. He goes like, "Yo, Disky, this is you." I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking slam you. Like my mom was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking slam you to the ground if you don't stop. But I just kept living with it, and until they stopped making fun of me, and we were cool. Well, like yeah, we became friends from now on, and to this day we still are. But you know what? I feel like this stuff, but honestly, that stuff has been lingering me for a while now. Even though I should let it go. But I want to get a payback revenge by telling you a story that has never been told before. All right, I'm gonna tell you a story to get revenge from the past. And I know I shouldn't be doing this, but it was only for the fun season and stuff like that. But I promise you, it's gonna be crazy. All right. So, if you're seeing this or not, if you decide to come back and watch this stream, this is what you get. This is what you get, alright, for making fun of me back then. But now we're good, alright? But, so back then, we were in the VC, in the server, right? And I joined the VC, and I think I was on a bed at the time. I was with my tablet, you know, watching people going crazy, sending memes and shit like that. And I was with Half, right? And with other of his old friends. And suddenly, one person decided to send a meme. Alright? One person decided to send a meme that was 2019-ish. Like, just the 2019 humor type of stuff. So they sent in, and it was this meme about Waluigi. Alright? I have proof. Hold on. I know what meme it is, and I know how hilarious this, and I know how embarrassing it was for him to like just to do something about it, which I'll tell you later. So, give me a second, alright? Give me a second. Is it? Hold on. Do I have it? Okay, I found it. Okay. So, what you're gonna see is the meme that this guy sent. That one of Hal's friends sent. This meme made him so fucking mad. Alright? Somehow. Okay? I will show you the image later, but I'll tell you this. Some friend, one of Half's friends, or me I guess, decided to send this meme in the VC. Half saw it. I think? I don't know. It was either a meme sent or just someone annoying the fuck out of him, like raging, or like playing Roblox and he started raging, I guess. But I don't know. But all I remember is he sent a meme, Half saw it, and he goes frenzy. Frenzy as in fucking crashing out. Like hold on, how do I picture this? Hold on. Webcam. Alright, how do I picture this? So, let's say I'm Half, alright? Let's say I'm Half. And this is, how do I picture this, actually? Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, let's say, this is my screen, alright? This is Half screen. Hold on, how do I even... hold on. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. Okay, okay, let's say I'm Half from the past, right? And this is my keyboard. All right, this is Hab's keyboard. Don't ask why. When okay, so when Hab saw the image, all right, he just goes smashing his fucking keyboard into pieces. Like he goes, and I think he froze his keyboard at the computer as well, like the monitor. Like he just goes and then froze it at the monitor, and it fucking broke immediately. Like it was screaming like fucking raging his ass off. And at that point, he had enough. Like he somehow had enough of the meme. Like I think it was because he realized the meaning. I'm like, and he's like, what the fuck? And like it was so weird. It was so scary. Alright? It was so fucking scary. And so we were in the VC and like we were in the VC and everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? One person goes, dude, it's a joke. And he goes, I don't care, it's a joke. You are nasty. I don't fucking know. He left the VC. Everyone was, one, trashing on him, and two, calming him down because of the joke. But that's how I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I tried to confront him about this stuff, and I'm like, and like he was going crazy, and they didn't talk to me. Like they blocked me, I think. Like he blocked me, half blocked me at that time, and I think they blocked everybody else too. And from that time, I thought I was the fault, but it was actually someone's fault. I think. No, it wasn't someone's fault. It was Hab's fault for crashing out for no reason. That's me when I got tired of 6. Okay, I'm not gonna say that, but true. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like they were flamed. Like he was flamed because of this. I guess both flamed and both trying to get calmed down, but he wouldn't listen. And from that day, I just felt like, oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I seen here? And so, and then I hold on. And at the time, I was trying to defend him, like, yo, stop, fucking stop. He's pissed off. You guys, what you've done? And they're like, no, it's not your fault, you dumbass. That's the guy's fault. He was trying to piss him off. So yeah, and then a day later, I saw him in a VC, I think, and I joined it. And I was very scared. I joined the VC, and he said, "No, wait." I said, "Hey," like I was saying in a shaky voice. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry, whatever." And he's like, "Oh no, it's fine. It's my fault." And shit like that. And yeah, that was it. And yeah, that's the story of how Have crashed out back then. And back then he would crash out too often too, sometimes. Like he would smash his keyboard, monitor, whatever, and stuff like that, and yeah. Feels good to let it out, honestly. But yeah, that's what you get. Oh yeah, one more thing. So remember the meme alright? Remember the meme that I told you guys about? And he crashed out because of it. Like he slammed his you know. Well, the meme is I think it was back in 2019, and it was very corny seeing this now. Very corny. Alright? So here is the meme that he got mad at. Alright? It looks like this. Waluigi gets his Waluini stuck in a vending machine remastered. This is the meme he crashed out on. Or not, because he was either playing in a Roblox and he fought some toxic kid, I guess. I don't know. Or someone's making fun out of him. But this was the meme he saw. Alright? And he was raging because of this. And if I were to time travel, I would go, dude, you're fucking crazy. Get some mental help. It's a fucking meme. And if he goes crazy, I'm gonna bonk him out and just take him to the hospital, you know. But yeah, This is the meme he got angry of. Jesus Christ. Bro's crazy back then. Yeah, of course. Obviously. So yeah. He got mad because of it. Jesus Christ. I don't know what to say about it, honestly. Like, I have so many stories of my past back then. And I want to talk about it a lot. But like, I don't know. I have to like make sure if a story is suitable for telling in the stream. I do recall one time where I was crashing out. So I was in the DM with I was in a local editor DM, right? And back then I used to be a local editor. I'll admit that. And back then, I saw this person who was making fun out of me constantly. I got pissed off. Like, I had beef with him. Some people backed me up. And I go, like, and suddenly we had a VC call. And I think this guy was recording me crashing out on him. Like, he was recording myself crashing out on him because I was being making fun out of. Like, I was being bullied, you know? And so I was screaming my ass off. I threw a tantrum. I must say. And luckily my parents weren't here, because if they were here, if I was crashing out, I would have been whooped. I would have had my ass whooped. Alright? I would have had my ass getting beating the shit out of it, you know? And I can tell you it wasn't fun, because I was screaming until my lungs can't even take it anymore, and my voice became raspy back then. Like, I can picture what it looks like, alright? So, okay, pretend this is me in the past, alright? And the screen looked like this, I think. And I was crashing out, so I was like, fuck you, you piece of shit, you motherfucker, I will kill you. I don't think I had death threats, but I think I probably had back then, like, in my mind. Like, in my mind, I had death threats, like, I will fucking kill you. I will come to your house and smash you. Fuck you. You dick, you piece of shit. Pussy ass motherfucker. Or something like that. And I was crazy. I was on a frenzy. Like, I was crashing out so badly. And my voice became raspy from that day. And my voice was like higher too. And so I was like screaming higher as well. And I was embarrassed of it. Like Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Stay in character. Fuck you. Oh my god, that Backrooms reference. But yeah. It was very embarrassing to think about it, honestly. Oops. But yeah. That was me back then when I crashed out at random kid. What else should I talk about? Cause I have because I had a lot of backstory, like a lot. No, not backstory. I meant like, you know, past shit like that, and yeah. Hold on. Think. What should I talk about? What should I do? If I'm thinking too long, then y'all know why. I'm just trying to think of like a very decent story. But like, then again, I don't have any of them now, because like, those were peak times, you know? And I mean peak times, I mean it. Just too much peak. Shit like that. Fuck me. Fuck. What's the best story I could think of? Okay, maybe I can tell you this. I could tell you that I used to be part of a YouTube poop collab. It was I remember it was an iCarly YouTube poop collab, and I was part of it. All right. I saw this. I saw the cloud was open, and I just went in it, and I went batshit insane with the visuals and shit like that. And honestly, if I look back at that YouTube poop collab, I don't think it's on anymore. But if I look back at my part, I'm gonna be cringing my ass off because like, what kind of humor was I on back then? Because like, I was adding shit, you know, I was adding random shit. And I think I remember in the final cut they fixed the sentence mixing. It was perfect. It was funny and all, and yeah. But yeah, I was part of a YouTube poop collab before, and it got famous too. I think it got like tons of views, not a lot, but yeah, it was fun times, but not fun for me because it was terrible. Honestly, basically malfunctioning. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. What should I talk about? Hold on. I think I remember this. Maybe I can talk about the past and talk about the original stories, I guess. Oh yeah, I can talk about this one. Okay. So many of y'all know Weekend Streams, alright? Many of y'all know what the show is about. And more on that later because I have an update for y'all. But about Weekend Streams. Before Weekend Streams, we had Disky's random shenanigans with friends. Mouthful as fuck. Try to say that 10 times fast. But back then we had Disky's random shenanigans. And before Disky's random shenanigans, we had something called the Light Lamp Spartan livestream show. It was meant to be a livestream show heavily based off the Joseph Go's livestream show at that time. Because I always dreamed of making a livestream show. And before that, before the Light Lamp Spartan livestream show, is Pixar and Lewis livestream show. That was my first ever livestream show back then. And it was using StreamYard as well, so yeah, that was interesting. But so most of that are lost media, except for the Light Lamp Spartan, the username livestream show. Yeah, obviously. But I want to show you a trailer that I once made for my upcoming live stream show. Hold on, but it never made the light of the day because I was busy as fuck, and I was on the grind of something else. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this thing again. Okay, so see this? This is the re-uploaded. This is I actually re-uploaded when someone actually found out about the video that got found. And so this one says the Light Lamp Spartan's livestream show season 1, the coming of 2020. What kind of fuck ass title is that? What the hell? Okay, so I'm gonna show you the whole video because why not? And it's just terrible. It's just cringy, and I even edited the video to make it look like a movie trailer. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I thought it was like a trailer for like a movie or something. The coming like, anyway, this. All right, I'm gonna mute the music real quick. Oh wait, did I? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, here. Let me open it up, and so yeah, so before Weekend Streams, before Disky's random trying to get to friends, we had this monstrosity. So I think most of y'all have seen it, but like, just in case for no viewers, I'm gonna show you it again. So here's the Light Lamp Spartan livestream show, season 1, the coming of 2020 trailer. Enjoy. No audio. Fuck. Okay. Here. Okay. Again. Here is. What's the name again? The Livestream Spartans livestream show season 1. The coming of 2020 trailer. Enjoy. I'm out of here.
Hey. Hey, Lars. Lars, hello.
What was I thinking about, man?
We're doing a live stream show.
What? Good remixers.
Yes, it's good.
One
There will
poster.
be some favorite hardcore remixers in it. Also,
One
you,
group say-
both
what does
of
that
them.
mean?
Oh yeah! Hey, you boys! It's us!
It's Jack. Meet the remixers. And the other cool. Who's the other? Everything will change, and it didn't change. Watch Canyon.
What up, boys?
Me.
Let's go!
Check out this local animation. Check this out. Boom! Coming soon, only on YouTube and StreamYard. January 1st. Wait. Pause. Okay. It's time to analyze this shit. Hold on. Let me analyze this real quick. What the heck is that? What's that trash bin of a trailer? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna analyze most of it. Okay, so firstly, we have planned, and then it shows to a clip of a Discord call. Yeah, this was I think this was during a time where I actually wanted to do a live stream show, so I randomly called a DM group. I said, hey, you guys want to be part of a show? Wait, no, you guys want to be part of a show? And they're like, sure, I guess. But they weren't interested into it, actually. I'm like, hey, do you want to call for a trailer recording? So most of them are muted, and some people just spoken, like, I think this is me, I think this is Half, and this is someone else, I guess, and this one's Kenyon. Or known as Ray as now Tuesday. But yeah, we have planned for a show. Duh. Okay. Good remixers, right? Okay, cool. One hoster. Good remixers. Who was good remixers? Like, I guess like funny, like cool ass part remixers. I don't know. But one hoster and one DM group safer. What does this technically mean? Like, okay, I guess I was the DM group clear. I was like, I'm gonna be the saver of the DM group. Nobody's gonna stop me. Okay, and then meet the mixers and other cool mixers and more, and everything will change. Which it didn't, by the way. Larsh. I have not heard the name for so long, but he was, he used to be trans. He used to be gender fluid, actually, but now he regretted it, which honestly I respect him. I think I like him as a default male more better. But back then it was like so weird, cringy. But and also what you're seeing here is still watching to this day, but it was a video of us playing a game called it was a video of us playing a ragdoll game. It was funny as fuck. It was fun time. The car sliding through. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Hold on. Look at this car sliding through. Yeah. Okay, but this was a video of me playing my friends. It was on a separate channel called the Awesome Spartans, which is now defunct. And I don't think that shit's gonna get revived anytime soon. Because we had old friends, like old ass friends and shit like that. Then we also have this one as well. The Light Lamb Spartans livestream show, the season 1, the coming of 2020. As you can see, this is a blatant rip-off to the Joseph Goes livestream show's logo. And if you don't get me, the Joseph Goes livestream show. And if y'all don't get me, See, okay, look. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference? Okay, can you tell the difference? Look. See this? So this, like it looks I mean, doesn't look similar, but it was kind of rearranged to be like that. And even the local place on top of it is like a cherry, is like cherry on top. It's just so funny. And we have coming soon, only on YouTube and StreamYard, and that never happened too. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. That never happened, didn't it? Of course it never happened. I love Discord savers. Yeah. Oh man. That was a fun time, you know, telling stories and shit like that. Good thing is my dad's now upstairs so I can talk loudly, but bad news is he does not like me whenever I'm like speaking, whenever I try to be quiet and shit like that. But whatever. Oh yeah. Nobody asked this, but like, I know people are gonna ask. If you move your iMac to the new one, they'll be like, have you saved the finale? Have you saved the season 1 finale of Weekend Streams? Unfortunately, I kind of forgot. I forgot to save it, but I will one day find a way to revive it soon. Cause someone has saved me with a technique that can't be sent on YouTube, but can be done private. You know, saving YouTube privately, you know, and like, you know, saving the shit from the terminate stuff, you know. You know what I mean. You know what I mean for that, but yeah. Speaking of weekend streams, I do want to tell y'all something about it. So for years, I think we had a series called Weekend Streams for quite a while. We've been having this name for such a long time as well. Ever since 2021, I think, up until 2020 this year. I use Weekend Streams as a metaphor for saying that we stream every weekends, and we used to do it often in season 1. It was fun times. It was very great. It was very fun. But with season 2, everything started to fall apart. Everything felt like it was quiet, and there was nothing much we can do about it. So for that time, I started getting busy, and to eventually I felt like there was nothing I could do left other than just, you know, phase out quietly. And that's why I haven't been doing weekend streams or more episodes as much. Because 1, there's that reason, and 2, I was busy with college. Jeez, even if I was in it, I knew it was getting dead. It was dead at the time, but at the same time, I didn't want to let it die, because all I care about is the show, and I never wanted to let it die. But then again, I had something busy to do, so I had to let it phase out for quite a while and quietly. So yeah, that's why y'all haven't been seeing new episodes lately, which I do apologize. But now that I can do proper streams like this, and now that my OBS is working fine, I can safely say that there is a slight chance, alright? There is a... No, not slight chance. There is a high chance that Weekend Streams will come back in a new form. And better than ever as well. Not only in a new form, which is in OBS, or Streamlabs maybe, just in case. But I'll tell you this, alright? This is gonna be a huge bomb drop. Like I said, Weekend Streams has been quiet lately ever since season 2. We haven't done shit, a lot of it. We haven't done much of it. I was busy with college and shit like that, and yeah. But now that I got OBS set up, I got a new iMac, now I got everything into it, I think we are coming back for more episodes. And that's a high possibility, because now that I can stream, I can do whatever I want, I can now finally go back and find a right time to do weekend streams. But like I said, it'll be in a new form of it. And I'll tell you this, alright? This is a huge bomb drop. We had plans for quite a while sometime. I've wanted to do something about it, the name itself. I've always wanted to change it into something more delightful and more fun. And so I'm gonna say that weekend streams is going to be officially rebranded into something else. All right, and you know what that means? No more weekend streams, as in no more weekend streams. Like no more always weekend live streams. And from now on, we will stream whenever we want. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, you name it. We do whatever we want. We just stream without knowing sometimes, or maybe we will let you guys know about it. But from now on, weekend streams will not become weekend anymore. And not only that, weekend streams will get rebranded into a different name. New brand, new logo, new stuff, same old comedy, same old shit. Everything is going to be different. And I'll tell you this, it's going to be better than weekend streams as of right now. So if it's not going to be called weekend streams, what would it be then? Good question. I want y'all to keep an eye out on 2 of my channels, both TDRSandbox and my main channel. I want y'all to keep on the community post section and stay tuned for that, because after the stream ends, I'm gonna work on something for the community post, and hopefully I'll be able to get it out by today. Because again, I'm gonna change weekend streams into something else. So stay tuned for that in 2 of the community posts, both TDRSandbox and my main channel. Hopefully, alright, hopefully. I'll get it done real time soon, okay? So yeah. Big bomb drop show, folks. No more weekends, alright? Weekdays or whenever the fuck we want to do it. And I promise you, it's gonna come more often. And it's going to be better than ever. Bigger rebrand, bigger logo, new logo, I guess, and maybe new cast members, maybe new shit like that, and etc. So to put this thing in summary of the new of this new body we're living in, of this new era we're living in right now, to put in summary, it's like Jackass without getting hurt. Just us being stupid, funny, and doing pranks or whatever, but online. So it's basically Jackass without Jackass. Jackass without the pranks, without the, real life shit. Just online stuff. So, yeah. Oh, man. I will need that font by the time I do something with it. Oh, yeah. I realized I haven't gave you the font yet, but I will do with some. I will do with them. I will do someday give you a font, from that Q&A post. Which I will do it right now, just in case. Oh! And for those who are gonna ask about my Q&A video, it's still being worked on. It's still slow. And it's still slow, it's just effort. But I promise you, I will get it out sometime whenever it's ready, So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, I haven't sent the font to Manya yet, so I'm gonna do it right now. Manya, checking Discord. Okay. In you go, Manya. You have my permission. But yeah, I gave you the font for my current logo. So yeah. Yoink. Yeah. Again, huge bomb drop, folks. Weekend streams are not weekends. It'll become a new form, and it will stream whenever we want to, and hopefully it will come more often than ever. Hopefully, because we have found a solution to find the right time to stream, and just as long as cast members aren't too busy, we'll be fine. All right, we'll possibly be fine. All right, Just one. Just hopefully. Just hopefully. So yeah. Anyways, I should probably end it here because again, it's just a test stream and nothing like and it's like nothing too much of it. So wait. Oh, fuck, that means my question would be useless. It's okay. It's okay. Your question will be answered in the Q&A video. Don't worry. I just had to send you the file because I feel like you still need it anyway. So yeah, don't worry. Your question being how you come up with how you come up with the logo and shit like that. That will be answered in the Q&A video. Don't worry. But anyways, I might end the stream here because again, it's a test stream, so there's nothing much we can do about it, and I think I had enough of the time limit here, so I gotta stop before anything else happens. But yeah, hopefully my future streams will become like this, and hopefully it'll get better and better. So yeah, my bad. It's alright. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching my test stream. I know it went for too long. I apologize, but yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications on both my channels, and stuff like that. Once again, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell, like, share, and stuff like that. Check out my community posts for future updates, and do that for me because I'm gonna post something regarding about the weekend streams thingy. All right, it's going to be massive. Not that kind of massive, but yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the future streams, or maybe a future episode of Weekend Streams whenever we're available. All right. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, I'm the Disky Mixer signing off. I keep changing my outro every day, but whatever. But anyways, love y'all. I'll see you guys later next time, hopefully. Bye.